um, what time I get up in the morning, what's my training regimen looks like, how I fuel myself up throughout the day. So this is my typical schedule. I'm a very busy human being, but I like it that way so I can always stay involved in something. So I usually get up in the morning. I get up in the morning every morning at 5:45, even in the off season. I meditate for 15 to 30 minutes. So I get up, I say my prayers, and then I meditate, and I let myself know that who I want to be that day and what I need to work on. So this morning when I got up, I told myself that I was going to be a positive role model and a positive changer in the world today. And the main thing that I wanted to focus on today, individually for myself, is being way better than what I was yesterday. So every day I try to be sure that I improve the day than I was the day before. So the main focus today was when I go work out later today, what will my main focus be? So today we lift upper. So I want to be able to do a bigger weight than I did 2 days ago. And that's my main focus for today. Is just focusing on like the small incremental growth um, that I want to do. I get done meditating for about 30 minutes. I go make my breakfast. I always have a smoothie in the morning. So this morning I had a chocolate banana smoothie. So I put some ice, some milk, some kale, a banana, of course, and a couple other of my, powders as far as like my muscle building mass powder, so that I can have it for just like a creatine. It starts my day off, gets my body going faster. That's like my breakfast. I usually have like a piece of avocado toast, and another glass of milk. As you can see, I like milk, but don't tell everybody. I go throughout my day. My first workout, it goes from 11:30 to 1:30. Once my first workout is done, in the middle of that, after that workout, I usually have lunch. My lunch typically consists of the same thing. I try to have a salad, some yogurt, and some kind of like kettle cooked light baked chip. Because I love, like, if I'm going to snack on anything, it's going to be like a kettle cooked light chip. Um, Once I eat that, I let it digest for about 30 minutes, and then my second workout is at 4:30. So my first workout is usually something me lifting some kind of weight, stretching, working on mobility, things that can improve the technical part of my workout. Now the second workout that I do is typically working on like foot contact, what I can do to get faster, how I can like put my body in different positions so I can be more finesse and more, I guess you could say, stretched out, so that my body can be more prepared for what it has to handle for the upcoming season. I usually get done with that from 4:30, around 6:30, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, I go home, I sit down, and I think about what have I improved on this day and what I can do to get better tomorrow. I do that for like 15, 20 minutes. And then my dinner, I always have a good dinner. So tonight we'll have some salmon, some baked salmon with some rice, some broccoli. And I always have two drinks. So I have my water, and then I have another milkshake or a smoothie. So this smoothie consists of, it's like a later in the day smoothie. So I put more kale. This is more of a green smoothie, but I put kale, some milk, more powders, some flaxseed, some chia seeds, and yeah, and I make a smoothie out of that. And then after that, it's probably done around 7:45, 8 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock, I play Call of Duty for like an hour and a half. Then I go to sleep. So that's what my day consists of, guys. And the activities that I do throughout the day are all in a sense of what I can do to be better for the next season, or just me being better as a human being. Like when I get up and meditate in the morning, I always be sure that I implement having to help someone else around me, what I can do to make somebody else better, because we can't change everything around us, and at one group at a time. You got to start little by little, and you try to affect or impact somebody positively once, or you simply just smiling at somebody. Smile goes a long way, guys. Don't ever let anybody tell you differently. If you get up and you smile a day, you smile at somebody who's going through something, and they kind of realize like it's not as bad as I think it can be. So they look at it in a positive term, and they try to flip it all around. It goes a long way, trust me. But that's the day. That's a typical work day of David Montgomery. That's the big thing for me, guys. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them my way.
During your workouts, like, do you rotate what kind of things you do, or do you have kind of like a basis on how you do your workouts, or you just go by what you feel like that day?
Yeah, so it's broken up into segments. So I have a 6-week training program to where I work out 2 times every day: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesdays are recovery days and mobility days. But there's 3 sections that is broken into. So it's like the first phase, second phase, and the third phase. The first phase is working on straight power. So for 2 times on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I do 2 workouts. The one workout, which is in the morning, which is the strength workout, we work on like lifting heavy stuff, doing a lot of like jumps with boxes and stuff so that I can handle all of the weight. That's like the muscle building process, the muscle building phase. The second phase is we break the body down. So we went from lifting all the weight, now it's about toning our bodies and toning our muscles so that it can be lean but still handle the amount of mass I'm trying to put on. We handle that in the second phase. In the third phase, that's putting it all together. So we work on power, toning, and we implement our speed into everything. As far as when I have leg days and I have to squat, we implement conditioning. So my mind and my body is already in shape for when camp comes. So that's typically how the workouts go. So they're broken up into 3 phases. There's a power phase, a tear down phase, and then there's the phase where you put it all together. Any other ones?
What was your favorite?
You guys can ask me anything.
Okay, I have a question about Iowa State days. So what was your favorite memory when you played at Iowa State?
Oh man, my favorite memory when I played at Iowa State was West Virginia, my junior year. West Virginia, they were ranked, I think, 6th in the country, and we were ranked like 25. And it was the game, so 2 games prior before this game, I had injured my shoulder and I didn't play the game before West Virginia. So I was kind of like mentally distraught or mentally down a little bit. Wasn't really handling, I wasn't really happy with where I was because I wasn't playing. So I came back and I had the best game of my career. We ended up beating West Virginia. I think I had 3 touchdowns. I rushed for 189 yards. And the best moment wasn't winning the game. The best moment was me and Coach Campbell hugging at the end of the game because he was proud of how I handled the injury or how I carried myself. And I don't know, that moment was kind of like the father-son moment for me. And yeah, it was the best memory, the best moment I ever had at Iowa State. If I could relive it, I'd relive it 25 times.
How much money do you make?
I make a little bit more than a lot.
Sweet.
We probably have time for one more question.
I need a good question. I need a really, really good one.
Okay. Gracie, you want to do it? Gabby?
How did you balance school and sports?
That's a good one. How do I balance school and football? So what I typically do is, I still have a tutor. So I'm not at school physically, but I'm in the NFL, but I also have school as well. So I have 2 classes. I'm only taking 2 classes. I try to overload my schedule like with school and everything because I still want a happy balance, you know? So My homework's always due on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sundays. But I have 2 classes to where it's set up I can do all the work ahead of time. So so it can give me a cushion like for my 6-week process, is I overloaded in the front half of all of my class. So I took all my classes before I started training. Like all the work, I did it all before it was due. And then so I had 2 full weeks of classwork that I have to do that I haven't done or worked forward in. But I have enough cushion to where I knocked all of that out. Now I can kind of like cruise through the next couple weeks I have for training, and then just kind of work my homework in, because the homework's not due for a while, but it'll already be done, so I don't have to worry about it. That's how I manage it.